On this episode of Luke Who's Talking, we're going to talk about vintage gaming, mistaken identity, and avoiding online drama. Welcome to another edition of Luke Who's Talking with me, Luke. How are you going out there? I hope you're going well. If you're not going well, that's not fun at all, is it? But anyway, hopefully this story might sort of lift you. Or might not. I have no idea. Now, something very exciting, I thought was quite exciting, happened. A couple of weeks ago, I don't know how it came about. I've totally forgotten how it came about. But I found the family's old PlayStation 1. I found it. I thought it was gone. I thought my sister, when she cleaned out her room a few years ago, I thought she chucked it out. But no. I found it in a box and jubilation. That's all I can say. I was just happy I found it because I've still got the box. I've still got the box here. It's above my head, actually, the box of the old PlayStation. It's even got the original receipt in there, which from a store that doesn't exist anymore. The particular store that actually the store. Oh, well, it sort of exists, but not in its form at the time we bought, the old PS1 back in 1990. Late 90s, I'll just say that. So I found a PlayStation, whipped the box out, got the cables out, hooked it up to my TV, and it worked. I've still got games, so put a bit of Crash Bandicoot on, put a bit of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3 on, played that, and it was great. The nostalgia was lovely, and it took me back to my long-lost youth. My youth that is now gone forever. It was really great to find it, and I thought it had gone, it had been taken to the op shop or something, but we still had it. And also, I'd just like to say thank you very much, Sony, for one thing. Now, the original AV cable for the console. Well, actually, we still have it, but it was wrapped up still in its plastic, and I didn't want to open it up. So what I did is I got me PlayStation 3 box out and used a cord for that. So used the cables and things for that, and I think I used a power cord as well. So I'd just like to say thank you, Sony, that the connectors and the plugs for a PlayStation 3 work on a PS1. I'd just like to say thank you, Sony. Thank you very much for that. That's why I am a PlayStation guy. None of this Microsoft Xbox stuff, just no. Sony all the way. A couple of weeks ago, I had an interesting call. But, I didn't have an interesting call because I didn't answer the phone. Something I tend to do is if I don't recognise the phone number or I don't recognise the number, I won't answer it. If it looks familiar to me, I will answer it. But if it's just numbers and I have no idea where they are from, I will typically not answer the phone because, it could be somebody trying to sell me something. And I will admit I did get caught out on this the other week where, as a result of not answering my phone, I missed a bit of a opportunity where I could have done something, and I've been a bit salty about it since. Anyway, we'll move on from that. So this particular day, I had a call, looked at the number, thought, I don't know that number. I won't answer the phone. So that was okay. And I think I was in the process of putting my car back in the garage. I'd gotten home, put the car in the garage, and by the time I'd done that, locked it up, got back inside the house, I had a text. I had a text message from this particular number. Now, this number was asking if my name was Boris. That's true. If I was Boris and if I was still going to a dinner that was, I think, happening the next day or the next couple of days. So I just had to send back saying, no, sorry, I'm not Boris, and I'm not coming to this dinner. But, obviously this person thought I was Boris. My name's not Boris. It's never been Boris. And if I was going to a particular dinner run by a particular charity group. Now, I've never been involved at all with this particular charity group, so I have no idea how they got my number. Maybe Boris's number is very similar to mine, but and so it was misheard, the numbers, and as a result, I ended up getting this particular message. So, I just had to send back, sorry, I'm not Boris, and I'm not coming to your dinner. I'm sorry. Maybe I could have just turned up. I could have sent back a message and said, where is this dinner at? I've forgotten, because I'm Boris, and Boris always forgets. So maybe I could have sent back a message saying, where is this dinner? And I could have turned up and be like, I'm Boris. But then if the real Boris turned up, there would have been like an awkward, he's Boris, no, I'm Boris, no, you're Boris, no, he's Boris. And I could have said, well, look, I've got a message saying I'm Boris. So, like that'd work. I assume it was resolved. I assume that the real Boris got contacted and the real Boris ended up going to this dinner. I hope he did. And if he did, and you're out there listening, Boris, I want to know if it was good or not. Tweet me, L_who's talking. Call me maybe, because you probably have my number. There we go. Online drama. There is a lot of drama on the internet, specifically on Facebook. I think we can all agree that Facebook is a haven for online drama. Now, I was surprised, actually. I logged into Facebook a week or two ago, whenever it was, and it told me that I had been on Facebook for 9 years. 9 years. 9 years. That is a long time. If I had a kid 9 years ago, they would now be 9 years old. Just think about that. If I had a baby then, they would now be 9 years old. Only a couple of years away from being a teen. Oh my goodness. But somehow I have avoided online drama. I have avoided, I think, drama, any major drama, from being on Facebook in that 9 years. And actually, in recent times, I do go on it on a daily basis, but I think my engagement with the platform and how I use it has most definitely changed in the recent times, in the last, probably more specifically in the last year, but in the last, I would say 2 to 3, I think the way I use Facebook has changed dramatically. I very rarely post anything. If I'm honest, I go on there just to play a game, and once I do that, I might leave it open or log out, and that's about it. I don't really engage with it as much as I used to. I think it's fair to say. And now that I'm older, that's probably a contributing factor, because back in the day when you're at school, it's like, oh, everybody's on Facebook, oh, it's so exciting, oh, and now it's just like, wow, who cares? I could probably get rid of it, quite honestly. A few friends of mine actually have deactivated accounts. They are still on Messenger, just for messages, but as Facebook platform, they are not on it anymore. I don't know, maybe it's something I could do. That said, having access to it, because I am admin on some various pages, maybe keeping it just for that is probably handy. But like being on Facebook for 9 years and not having any major drama on it, is, I think, a bit of a feat. One thing, actually, when it comes to, quote, drama, one thing that I would probably say but was a sort of a bit of online, I don't know, a bit of drama, I'll say the word drama, is once I was told that I couldn't be friends with a particular person on there by somebody, because this person's partner didn't like whoever I was friends with. But then that changed to, you can be friends with them as long as you don't talk to them. So it's like, just get out of here, get out of my face. So that's probably the most petty thing that I can think of that's happened in my 9 years on Facebook, which I don't think's too bad, really. Not at all. And, Bandrew, if you're out there listening, can you please accept my friend request? Because, come on. I actually haven't sent him one. I don't know, is Bandrew his real name? Who knows? But, yeah, anyway. SP's not on Facebook anymore. There you go. You got to use your real name on Facebook, everybody. You got to use your real name, apparently. Well, that is it for this episode of Luke Who's Talking. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give us some feedback if you have. If you haven't, whatever, you can reach me on Twitter at L_who's talking. We're on Facebook as well. Or you can send me an email, lukewho'stalkingpod@gmail.com. Share it around if you want to. Subscribe if you want to. Look, hey, I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you want to subscribe, go for it. If you don't want to, don't bother. But hey, thanks for at least getting this far. Thanks for getting this far of the podcast. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.